Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're going to be working on spinal mobility, specifically T-spine mobility or the thoracic spine. Now on most people this tends to be very, very tight. I know a few years ago for myself, I couldn't touch my toes or get into anything that resembled a bridge. It takes time and patience and practice. So if you take anything away from this video today, it's don't be frustrated if you don't get it on your first try. It really does take a lot of practice. Now, the T-spine tends to be tight on most people, and if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been posting a lot on spinal mobility over the last few weeks. I do this for one of two reasons. One, I believe in the saying you are as young as your spine. If your spine is locked up and you can't move through it, then that's a sign that as you get older, getting in that kyphotic position or that hunched over position might just happen. And I don't want that. Do you? Two, I want to be like Gumby. I want to be bendy and fluid and able to get into weird positions just because it's fun for me. If Gumby's not your favorite, I want to be like Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four then. Nothing like how he's represented in the movies, because those movies are pretty bad. So some things that you're going to need to be aware of today. I borrow my methods of practice from tons of different places, but my favorite place to get information about fitness is GMB Fitness, who I happen to be a lead trainer for, who happen to have a wonderful flexibility program called Focused Flexibility, which is a program specifically designed for you. It's a flexibility program that you tailor for yourself. I'm going to place a link for it below. Click it and check it out. Some of the things you will need for today are a foam roller, something to lean on. For me, I'm going to be using this wooden box and a wall to lean on. So let's get started and let's get you bendy. And again, remember, it's okay if you don't get it on your first try. Pause the video, rewind it, and try again. I know that it will work for you. Let's get started. Shoulder mobility is actually a crucial part of the T-spine mobility. The sleeper stretch is one of my favorite stretches to help with that. Start by laying on your side, making sure your elbow is facing a 45-degree angle. Once the proper position is found, you will then place your hand on the top of the arm. Gently apply pressure to cause the arm to move downward or internally rotate. Once you are in a comfortable position, apply a little bit of resistance. Push up against your hand. Hold for about 10 seconds and then remove the hand, maintaining that position as if you were trying to get your arm to touch the ground. Apply the hand again and continue to internally rotate into the new range of motion. You can hold this stretch for up to 2 minutes before releasing the arm. Remember to repeat again and to practice on both sides. The lounge chair is one of my favorite stretches from GMB's Focused Flexibility program. Begin with your feet shoulder width apart. Make sure the fingers are facing away from your body and they are shoulder width apart as well. Bend the elbows towards 90 degrees. Lift the chest nice and tall. Hold this position until comfortable. Then begin your dynamic contractions, which are squeezing the shoulder blades together, keeping the elbows bent towards 90 degrees and lifting the chest. After 10 repetitions, you'll hold in your new range of motion. Scoot your butt forward and keep the chest up tall. Hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds. Repeat 2 more times, increasing the hold. To perform the elevated cat-cow stretch, we must first know how to perform the basic cat-cow stretch. Start on your hands and knees and push firmly into the ground. Arch your spine, over-exaggerating it as much as possible. Untuck the tailbone and send the wave the opposite way. Perform for repetitions. The only difference between the elevated cat-cow and the regular cat-cow is your hand position. Place your hands on the box, pushing down firmly the entire time. This is very important.
Begin by untucking the tailbone and continuing to push down. This will allow for a deeper stretch. Tuck the tailbone and arch your spine. Repeat this as many times as desired. The more, the better. Just as a quick reminder, make sure that you're pushing down into the box. If you aren't, you're going to overstretch the shoulders and that won't feel very good. Make sure to push down firmly through the arms and gently move into the stretch. This stretch is exactly like the elevated cat-cow. Place your hands on the wall shoulder width apart. Push firmly into the wall as you send your hips back. Imagine that there's a string attached to your chest pulling you down towards the ground as you are pressing firmly into the wall. This will create a nice deep stretch through that T-spine. Take your time and repeat for several repetitions. Here I am about to demonstrate the advanced wall arch. Push down firmly through the arms and imagine that chest dropping down towards the floor. As you press firmly through the arms, you will then follow it by trying to lift the arms off the wall. This creates a very deep stretch through the T-spine. Please take your time with this and do not rush into that position. It's now time to use your T-spine's new range of motion. I choose to use the bridge as I feel it is a great demonstration of the new range of motion you have developed.
Thanks for visiting my Motion McMahon fitness channel and for checking out this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see any of the future content I'll be putting out, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have any questions or concerns, or you just want to say what you liked about the video, leave a comment below. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and thanks again for watching.